Hello everybody, Sapphic Simpleton, and we're back with another episode of my Robotic Battle Maiden. Alright, I'm gonna jump right into this one. How we doing today? Everybody, how are we really doing? That's great. I'm so glad that you guys have answered my question. You're all doing well, and I have arbitrarily decided that for you just now. A couple of things. So I don't know if I've said that I'm not gonna be playing the mermaid one until after I finish this. But here's the thing, alright? It's a really big thing. It's very important. I need you to hear me out on this one. I'm impatient. And so, I don't know how long I'm gonna stop myself from being able to play this game, right? So, I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to stop myself from playing that game. So my only question to you guys is, would you rather I record the game through my first playthrough? Because I haven't done any games that I haven't either played myself or seen somebody else play, or played with somebody else. So would you rather I play it myself off recording and then come back later and record a video of it, or just do a recording of it for my first playthrough? Mr. Sally, how's being a cat going? ... You're not still angry, are you? You've always been a furry. We've all known it, and now you get to spend the rest of your life as a fluffy pink cat. Just like you've always wanted. Sarah, go take a long walk off a short pier. Directive received. ... Okay, she is still very, very angry about this. Ha, feeling less sassy after a quick dip in the ocean? I get it. I'm sorry for mocking you so relentlessly. But it's only fair. You humiliated me by turning me into your personal plaything. I was just getting some well-deserved revenge. Sam, you were nothing before I got my hands on you. You had no respect for my personal space, and you never did the dishwasher. About the only positive thing I could say about you was you paid the rent on time, and that you made some pretty good protest signs. Apart from that, though, you were mostly just a loser. Hey, I was not a loser. But now, you're the top-of-the-line battle robot. You can process problems faster than any human, and your physical prowess has increased tenfold. You no longer need sleep if you're on top of your maintenance, you'll be functioning for hundreds of years at least, and you can watch videos on the internet whenever you want. That's great and all, but you turned me into a girl robot, a really girly robot, with massive boobs. Well, I had to have some fun with my little project, and you can't deny your robot body is very sexy. I did a fine job if I do say so myself. That's not even the worst part. You make me call you Mistress Ellie and obey your every command. Yes, but you should have been doing that anyway. I just corrected your personality a little bit. Okay, seriously, has it not dawned on you that what you did to me was an absolutely horrific violation of my human rights? I want to hate her, but she's just so funny. You don't have any human rights. You're a robot. Because of you! Oh, you love being a girl robot. This is all just fake outrage. Like your so-called anger at being turned into a furry? No, that's legitimate fury. You've ruined my life. You literally killed me, left my body in a dumpster, and then brought me back to life as your robot slave. Pretty impressive, huh? I've been calling myself a mad scientist for a while, but even you've got to admit that a human-robot conversion is pretty impressive. I guess, but I'm still not happy about it. And I'm not happy about being a furry, but I think I might have an idea of how we can fix this horrible situation you put me in. You expect me to help you reverse your furry fixation? Ha, no way. You not just ranting 10 seconds ago about how you have to do everything I say? You don't have a choice in the matter. Dot, dot, dot. Ready to help me return to being a human? Yes, Mr. Sally. Good girl. So you found a way to undo this? Not yet, but I'm going to. There's no way I'm spending the rest of my life as a feline freak. You used a transformation elixir to turn me into a cat, did you not? Dot dot dot. Sarah unit. Yes, Mr. Sally. Yes, Mr. Sally. And where did you find this transformation elixir? Dot dot dot. It was sold to me by some mysterious green cat girl. A mysterious green cat girl. Did you get her name? Nope. Was she a cat girl, or gross furry cat girl? You might want to lay off the furry bashing, Mistress Pinky. But she was a furry. And is she here at the markets right now? Scanning. According to my senses, she is not here. Damn it! I wonder if anyone around here has seen her. There can't be that many furry green cat girls, surely. That strange green cat girl knew Mistress Ellie. There's a very good chance they already have each other's phone numbers. I can't let Mistress Ellie know that, though. Otherwise, they'll inevitably work out. Hold on. Oh, never mind. They'll inevitably work together and find a way to undo Mistress Ellie's cat transformation. For a second, I thought that they were calling Ellie a they-them, and I was like, did I just catch that? Has that always been a thing? But no. No. Mistress Ellie needs to spend a little bit longer as a cat, so she can experience firsthand what it's like to be transformed into something else against her will. Maybe she'll realize how terrible a person she's been, and find a way to give me a human body again. Although she seems to secretly enjoy being a cat, I'm not sure if this is teaching her a lesson or not. It's in my best interest to drag this whole cat thing out for as long as possible, though. So far, I haven't been asked about this cat girl directly, so if I'm careful with how I respond to these directives, I should be able to drag this out. Sarah unit, hurry up. Coming, Mistress Ellie. Sarah unit, was this where you purchased the transformation elixir? Correct. There's nothing here now. Maybe we can find a clue. Dot dot. What are you standing around for? You're the robot. Search for clues. Commencing search. Uh-oh. There's a couple of misplaced business cards down here. Dr. Cat's Hyper Mega Transformation Stall. That's an interesting name. Can't let Mistress Ellie see that. There's something else down here I can pass off as a clue. Flyer listing different locations the cat will be visiting over the next week. But somehow even worse. A rock? I don't think my program will let me count that as a clue. Oh, this will work. My search is complete. I have located a clue to the mysterious green cat girl's whereabouts. Took you long enough, hand it over. It's an empty elixir vial. Huh? This looks a little bit different to the other potions they sell here. So, unit, do you recognize any of the markings on this vial? No. I swear I've seen something like this before. I'm sure it'll come to you eventually. It's gonna bug me all day. You know what? Let's do the max heart minute now, because I don't remember if I did it yet. I didn't, okay. This was a terrible idea, Ashley. We're halfway there. Stop complaining and keep swimming. We're not halfway. We still got ages to go. And my tail is killing me. Mermaids aren't supposed to swim long distances. They're supposed to float around looking sexy as they lure sailors to their deaths. I thought that was sirens. You heard what that stupid animal girl said. Supply boats only come to this island once every 6 weeks. We'd be stranded at Obsidian Peak for over a month. It's too cold. I was already running out of things to do. We had to leave. You agreed to this. It was a good idea when we set off. You agreed this was a good idea when we set off. Guess I overestimated my swimming capabilities. This is hard work. It's probably going to take us at least another 8 hours to get to the new island. It's supposed to have fairies, Chloe. Cute little fairies with sexy floral outfits for sale. We can expand our wardrobe and catch up with the war party. I never should have agreed to this. If I don't die of exhaustion, I'm going to end up getting eaten by that horned shark monster we saw the other week. Ah, I forgot about the draft. Swim faster, Chloe. Swim faster. We need to get out of here. Ah. Wait, which direction were we going again? Straight ahead. That's what the animal girl said. Straight ahead in reference to what? I've lost sight of Obsidian Peak, and I can't see any landmarks. It's just open ocean. I think we're lost, Ashley. Uh-oh. This is not good. Nah, that sounds fine. Hmm. Sarah. I like how every character, when they see Sarah, just shouts her name. They don't walk up to her and kindly and politely ask her about how her day's going. They yell their name at them. It's perfect. Greetings, Mistress Tabitha. You really don't need to call me that. I have literally no say in the matter. For now, at least. What do you mean? Follow me to my workshop, darling. I've got something to show you. What is this? I built myself a computer. Computer? There's pipes everywhere. It takes up the whole room. That's steam technology for you. This is the least practical computer I've ever seen. Is is it supposed to be leaking steam? No, but I can fix that later, and it shouldn't stop my computer from working. Does this mess of pipes actually work? Of course, darling. I took a quick trip to the surface and picked up a few textbooks on designing computer circuitry. You went to the surface? I go there all the time. I used to drink a potion that temporarily makes itself human, but I haven't had to do that lately. Furs are really popular nowadays. They are? Your mistress isn't the only one embracing their persona. They'll become more furries than humans before you know it. I really need to get back to the surface. It sounds like things are getting a bit crazy up there. It's more fun down here. Although not having any electricity proved to be a bit of a uh, stumbling block. I don't know why I failed to realize what English was for a second there. But no matter, steampunk technology might be big and clunky, and if you don't seal your pipes properly, you get third-degree burns. But it's reliable. Steam pipes can do everything electricity can. It's just a little bit bigger. And steamier. Yeah, no, this is a death trap. That's going to explode the second you turn it on. Why did you even build something like this anyway? Because of you, dear. I'm gonna find out what makes you tick. Uh, you're not planning to hook me up to this monstrosity, are you? Because I think I might die. It'll be fine, darling. How do I even interface with this thing? There's an electricity to steam converter port over there on the wall. What? How? You know what's crazy? I'm kind of. I'm not making the voice, but when I hear Reed Tabitha's voice in my head, she gives me Edna Mode vibes. It's the darling. I know it's the darling, but she gives me Edna Mode vibes. Is this just a radiator hooked up to a car battery? That's then connected to an old school dial-up modem? It works. Uh-huh. Listen, I know you want to copy Mistress Ellie's technology, And these mental control blockers are super irritating. Can we just go to our back to our system from the other day? You know, where either respond or didn't respond to your questions instead of being hooked up to a highly experimental Steam machine? Sarah unit, interface with my computer. Directive received. Alright, let's get to work. Enter diagnostics mode? Is that right? Error. Administrator access required. Administrator access? Why would a computer have an administrator? Oh god, you have no idea how computers work, do you? I'm a quick learner. Grant me administrator access. I can try. Invalid action. Capture protocol activated. Which one of these is a bus? Capture? There's a pop-up on my display. There's a bunch of blurry images that don't look like anything. I think they might all be buses. Incorrect captcha. If I'm not wrong about this, captchas don't actually care whether you get the answer right. I mean, they do, but it's more so about how you move when you're putting in the answers. I wonder if I can bring that up on my monitor. Is your monitor a fish tank? Steampunk technology only works with CRT monitors, and they don't sell them at the shops anymore. I improvised. Connecting. Ah! Dot. Uh-oh. Your computer appears to be exploding. Run, this room is about to be flooded with steam. I'm a robot. Steam shouldn't... Why is it so hot? Are you okay, darling? Don't touch me. I think my chassis is like 100 degrees right now. I think we're making some solid progress. A few minor tweaks and my computer should be finished. A few minor tweaks and I'll die in a horrible explosion. Okay. Can't go to Abigail because I haven't upgraded my thing. And I don't think I'm going to, because Abigail's like she's a decent romanceable option. If I end up romancing her, it's gonna be in a different playthrough. One more time. We'll be right back, guys. Sorry about that, I had to grab something to drink. My throat was getting a little bit dry. Alright. Saving this. Then we're gonna do the next day. I think we're gonna be done for the day. Ooh. Asha, where's my coffee? I want the one with extra milk. Wow, holy... I didn't know she had this outfit in the game. I knew it was in Big Bus 2, but I did not know it was in this game. I guess it would make sense since this came out after that, so they would have all the assets for it. What's up, girl? How's it hanging? Excuse me? I've been told I sound too robotic, so I'm experimenting with different speech patterns. So, as I was saying, what's up? No, don't do that. It's irritating. Jeez, girl, dial it back a notch. I'm just chillin'. I gave you a cute anime waifu voice because it's adorable, and that's what I like. Don't go ruining it. Oh? So you prefer if I went back to addressing you as by the prefix mistress? Yes, and I want you to go back to wearing the maid outfit. Like this, Mr. Stanley. Is this how you wish for me to appear? Oh god, yes. Don't ever change, Aisha. I love you so much right now. But I feel like you could love me more, girl. Stop! Krista? Aisha's the fucking best. Oh my god. I need a sec. Okay, hold on. I want to see what this actually even says. But I'm a Japanese maid, right? Is that what that says? How can you speak English? Okay. What? Um, at least someone doesn't understand Japanese. I feel like that's definitely wrong, but okay. I don't know what you're saying. I see. I see now. That's Jasmine was correct. You do meet the textbook definition of what people call on the internet call a weeb. How interesting. Wow. What? Jasmine called me a weeb? She's the one who runs around wearing cosplay all the time. How dare she? I don't even like Japan that much. Playing up the translate again. I think that it's saying Emma-san, but it's supposed to be fucking Ellie-san or whatever the fuck. Ellie-san is definitely a weeb. Stop mocking me. Ugh. At least she's not mocking me for being a furry anymore. I really, really was hoping that she would immediately say something in Japanese about Ellie being a furry. Okay. Hey, so it's not exactly secret. I just got back from the workshop, as a matter of fact. Sarah Unit. Hey, Mistress Ellie. Stop what you're doing immediately. I was already coming over to say hello. I don't care. This morning you're going to help me find a way to remove my feline curse. Right, the investigation I definitely want to help you with. Where were we again? With that anyway. You discovered a vial underneath that furry cat girl's abandoned stall, but we weren't able to determine its origins. Yep, you asked me to find a clue, and I found one. I definitely didn't find a bunch more things down there. I swear I've seen this style of vial before. Stop. That's a crazy combination of words, but I can't put my finger on it. Ultimately, the vial itself doesn't matter. It's the transformation elixir inside itself I'm interested in. If I can find another transformation elixir, I should be able to deduce how it works and brew myself an antidote. Probably works the same way as transformation serums. I'm not so sure. I bought this potion in the frack, and it was a magical potion. Transformation serums on the surface are from the surface, and they're made from. Actually, I don't know what they're made of. Ha! You're not the only one. A couple of scam artists in Sirens Point said they discovered transformation serums due to a centrifuge malfunction. But I've read their research papers. Not only was the bulk of their paper poorly referenced, none of their conclusions made any sense at all. And the methodology made no sense. The discussion was just someone prattling on about how great it was to have boobs. It was like a madman wrote it. My theory is that the scientists were actually magic users from the frack. They staged an accident so they could discover transformation serums in exchange for grant money. That's honestly kind of brilliant. At least I suspect they came from the frack. Something fishy was definitely going on that lab. Wait a minute. Ah, I just remembered something. Yeah? The green cat girl. She said she was setting up shop in Axon City next. Axon City? She said that a bunch of cat girls had opened a frack and they were going to try selling things to humans. You should go there to find her, and you should bring me so I can use my tracking software to find her. Hmm. Third unit, is this all an elaborate ploy to trick me into going to the surface so you can escape? This is not an elaborate ploy to trick you to go to the surface so I can escape. It's an elaborate ploy to trick you into going to the surface so he can stall you out. Hmm. Well, if you say so. I'll go grab the fact generator, stay right there. Wait, is this really happening? Are we really going to the surface? I mean, I didn't lie. It's not an elaborate ploy to escape. It's an elaborate ploy to stop you from finding a way to turn back into a human. Danny Flyer did say she was going to be selling serums at Riviera Mall, so that's not until next week. So I can find a way to escape while I'm up there. Sarah unit, to me! Transportation through frac complete. Sarah unit, awaiting directive. You are not to move, speak, or interact with literally anything unless I say so. Do you understand? I understand, Mr. Sully. Good. And where did the cat girl say she was selling serums? The food court? Excellent. I've been craving a burger from Ravina Burgers for a while now. I'll be glad to eat something that doesn't have tentacles in it. Oh god, real food. I know, right? When we burn the city to the ground, we'll make sure this place isn't destroyed. These burgers are to die for. They really are. Now that we've taken care of the important things, where exactly is the green cat girl selling her stuff? Because I can't see anything from here. This isn't a ploy, is it? Fair unit, tell me precisely where this cat girl is selling her wares. Her stall is located next to Demonic Allure, 80 meters from our current location. Oh, that's just over there. It's an empty storefront, but there's a coming soon sign. Are these business cards? Uh-oh. Mr. Sally grabs one of those business cards. This whole charade is over before it started. Whoa, Ellie, is that you? Blue-haired rando. Hold on. This is taking place... When is this taking place? I'm sort of confused. No. I'm not confused anymore. I just remembered when Holly turned out like this. I was thinking because I was like, Holly used to have the fucking gray ears with blue and purple hair, but now she's got the blue hair, purple, like, ear fluff things. Okay. It is you, except you're a furry now. I'm not a furry. You're a bright pink cat girl. I never knew you were into that sort of thing. I'm not into this sort of thing. Ain't nothing wrong with having a persona, and honestly, the bait kind of suits you. Has it clicked yet? You're on the run for the rest of terrorism. You attempted to murder me with a giant tentacle monster. There it is. Calling all ACPD units. I've located a wanted fugitive at Ravina Mall. Hold on. Ranvier Mall. Why did I keep calling it Ravina Mall? They might look pink and cute, but they're extremely dangerous. I repeat, armed and extremely dangerous. Sarah unit, take her out now and grab one of those business cards on your way out. Directive received. Oh, what are you, a cyborg? You're super cute, but you're not getting in my way. I'm not just a cat girl, I'm also a water elemental. Threat assessed. Electric magic would be ideal in this situation. However, tsunami. Combustion combo. Ha, I'm made of water. Fire doesn't work on me. You set the store on fire. I need to put that out before people die. I've got the business card. Frack is open. Let's get the hell out of here, Sarah. Directive received. Did you follow us? We're good. I closed just in time. Phew, that was a close one. You're telling me. Although in hindsight, I probably should have let her catch us. As if I'd let you do that. Did you grab one of those business cards? I did. Unfortunately, it was burned in the ensuing conflict. And the contents are unreadable. What? Why did you use fire magic? She was made of water. I thought she'd evaporate in a steam. Your specialty is electric magic. Water is weak to electricity. You should have fried her in an instant. Bloody hell, Sarah, I guess we don't have to worry about robots stealing our jobs anytime soon if they're as thick as you. Yes, Sarah's thick. Ellie's not wrong. Sorry, I tried my best. She's enjoying this. Okay. Hmm. Oh, shoot. Okay. I think what we're gonna do is check and see if we have the thing for Tabitha. It's probably going to be battery or resolve. Um, if I'm guessing correctly. I doubt it's fuel. And then if we don't have it for Tabitha, we'll just go to Ellie. This is actually very much worth it. I'm just already done with everything that require morale. Mistress Tabitha, what are you doing in Rhyolite Woods? It's a surprise, Sarah. I've got something in mind for you. Something in mind for me? Are you in the mood for some fun, darling? Sure? No, I mean, is your level of cheer stat? I mean, what's your level in cheer? You need level 2 cheer stat. Oh, it's set check time. Let's have a look. We're good. My cheer stat is level 2. It may even be a bit higher. Excellent, darling. Follow me. Triple scene change. So why are we in Rhyolite Woods? I'm looking for some steampunk components for my computer. The computer that nearly killed us. You're still working on that. I don't know how familiar you are with electrical engineering, but it's very complicated. I'm struggling to understand even the basics, and I'm a genius in my own right. Electrons, neurons, I'm sure I can follow that. But quarks? Electron orbitals? You can travel to the surface, though. Just buy a computer. I won't learn how they work unless I build one myself. Replicating their functionality with Steam is a great first start. Seems like a lot of hoops to jump through just so you can copy my blueprints. You already have your own automatons, and I reckon they're pretty good. Yes, but they're not you, darling. They're just lifeless shells I've programmed to perform basic functions. But you're much more than that. Third unit, you're not a robot, not really. You're a living, breathing person that's been converted into a robotic slave. I understand you and your mistress have this whole false anger BDSM-esque relationship going on, but she's taking things too far. That was a fucking mouthful of a sentence. Programming you with mental commands that you can't refuse. I don't care what sexy label you give it, that's literally slavery, and it's not something I'm okay with. Wait, are you doing this so you can help me? Of course. And this isn't just some cruel setup in order to humiliate me even further later on. I promise you it's not. Hmm. Everyone has been pretty crappy to me on this adventure so far. I've I still have a feeling this is going to wind up with me in some sort of embarrassing situation. It always could. Just let me know and I have good intentions here. So why Rhyolite Woods? I can't use electricity. I spent far too long working with steam to learn an entirely new system. Unlearning thousands of years of experience doesn't happen overnight. Hold the fuck on. How old is Tabitha? Nope, actually, don't answer that question. Thousands of years? Well, I know I can replicate the functionality of a modern computer with steam pipes. The scale of such a construction would be significant. A basic computer took up half a room, but I mapped out how much space it would take to replicate a mid-range graphics card, and the pipes would cover half the frac. Years ago, I developed an incredibly dense and durable form of steam pipe. The steel is tempered with pure scorilite, and it can withstand steam pressures over 1,000 times stronger than normal. The only downside is it's quite large, about double that of a conventional pipe. So how does that help us? It doesn't, but adding a touch of magic just might. If we were to use magic to shrink my reinforced pipes 1,000-fold, I can build a computer utilizing Steam technology. In turn, I could use my steampunk computer to debug your software and remove all that slavery nonsense your mistress so kindly installed for you. I've never been a fan of relying on magic. It takes the elegance out of doing something yourself. Well, I will admit, it has its uses. Can you cast Shrinky magic? No, but I know they sell it here at Rhyolite Woods. Have you ever noticed how Queen Ileana is the same size as everyone else, while her fairy underlings are really small? They're pixies, aren't they? They're small. They're a smaller type of fairy. No, they're all the same species. Ileana just makes them all drink pixie potions to keep them small. Being 4 times the size of her subjects makes her feel important. Whoa, that's fucked up. It's not as bad as you think. The fairies of Rhyolite Woods have been using this shrinking magic to make themselves small for generations before Ileana was born. Initially, they used their shrinking magic to make food stores last exponentially longer during the times of famine, but eventually became a bit of a trend. I don't really get it. I can't imagine anything else worse than being 2 feet tall, but I enjoy being an anthropomorphic cat. To each their own. Okay, let's buy some shrinky magic then. It's not as straightforward as that, going. Can I buy you a drink? Ooh, I'm not gonna say no to a fancy fairy cocktail. It's gonna shrink us, isn't it? Here you go, darling. Wow, it looks so pretty. Now, before you drink it, I want you to... Dot, 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 dot. Did you just drink that? Was I not supposed to? That was a shrunky doink potion, Sarah. What the fuck is a shrunky doink potion? Ah! Foreign contaminant detected. Expelling from system. Ah! Expulsion in process. Sarah just spraying me with the potion. Sorry, that was an automatic process. Does this mean we're going to shrink? I've got about 3 seconds to think of a way out of this. Ah! Mistress Tabitha? Ah! Nope. Okay. Blech. Oh no. Did it happen? Did we shrink? You tell me, darling. Whoa, that mushroom is huge. No, darling, we're just small. That's not good. No, it isn't. Why are we naked? Shrinking potions don't shrink clothing, only organic life forms. I'm a robot. I'm entirely inorganic. That's what I'm saying, and your clothing should be. It must have something to do with your washroom. You didn't want me to drink the shrinking drink, then why did you buy it for me? I was hoping you could analyze it with your scanner and find a cost-effective way for me to replicate the process at the workshop. It's a bit late for that, though. Being small is kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Except we're not fairies, so if a spider shows up and tries to eat us, we can't fly away with safety. Ah, I've got a childhood phobia of giant insects. I found that stupid CGI movie with horrible ants. They did not fill me with a childlike sense of wonder and amazement at the insect world. They gave me terrifying nightmares. How long does this shrinking potion last? Permanent, darling. Well, I don't want to be small forever. Being a robot was bad enough, but now I'm a robot the size of an anime figurine? A collector would pay a ton of money for you. But I said this was a but I said this was permanent. I didn't say it was irreversible. Oh, so we won't turn back to normal. So we won't turn back to normal if we stand around and do nothing. But there's a way to make ourselves regular sized again. They sell reversal serums at the cafe, but they're quite expensive. First, we need to head to an ATM, get some cash out, and make our way back here. Where's the closest ATM? Obsidian Peak. What? That's like 2 islands away. The fact we have ATMs at all here is pretty impressive if you ask me. It took me months to replicate the design from the surface with Steam technology. Okay, so how do we get to Obsidian Peak? That's gonna be the tricky part. My wallet is on the table, but even if we were to climb all the way up there, we can only carry 1 or 2 coins at a time to the dock. Honestly, we'd be better off stowing away on the hold in the ferry. While we are really small, sneaking in should be pretty easy. I'm not worried about getting caught. I'm worried about the giant rats. Oh, I really don't want to see a rat up close. Can't you turn into a jet ski, darling? I can, but getting off the island might be tricky. At this size, the waves might as well be tsunamis. I guess we're gonna have to deal with the rats. Oh god. Wait, exclamation mark? Did you feel that? Was it an earthquake? Oh no. Oh my god. Ah! Get your hands off me. Jasmine, put us down. Why are you two so little? I accidentally drank a shrinking potion. Careful there, girl, you're squeezing me. So freaking adorable, I love this. Yeah, we look like miniature anime figurines, I got it. Why are you naked? Never mind, it doesn't matter. That just means I can dress you up in cute little outfits. That's not happening. Oh man, this is the best day of my life. Jasmine, we need your help. We need to buy a reversal potion. I can pay you back the money with interest, darling. A reversal potion? It's the only way we're gonna get back to regular size. So if you don't drink the reversal potion, you're stuck as miniature form forever? Unfortunately, yes. Huh. Can you help us out, Jasmine? Please? Of course I can. She's not going to, is she? Okay, so Jasmine may have no intention of helping us. You think? You are so cute in there. Jasmine, we're not dolls. We're living, breathing people. You can't keep us in a dollhouse forever. Especially not this drab. Oh, look at me. This was the only dollhouse they had for sale. It was really expensive. We're supposed to use that money to buy some reversal potions. I'm so happy right now. Jasmine! Check the closet. I bought you both some small doll clothes to wear. Seriously, we are not wearing these. It'd be better than being naked, darling. If we put on the clothes, will you turn us back to normal? Maybe. I have a feeling Jasmine isn't going to turn us back to normal anytime soon. I suspect you're right, Sarah. Ugh. This is humiliating. Holy! That's a nice dress. That's a nice dress. Say it. No. Don't make me use the spray bottle. Just do what she says, Sarah. Would you like some tea, Mistress Tabitha? Yes, please, darling. That. How was your day at work? Very stressful. I'm extremely glad to be back at home with you, darling. Good. Now kiss. Excuse me, what the hell is wrong with you? Everyone makes their dolls kiss each other. I'm not the weird one here. We're not dolls, we're real people. That just makes it sexier. Hyperjolt! Hey, don't zap me! Hyperjolt! That does it. I'm getting the spray bottle. Now's a chance. We need to make a run for it. I already checked the doors. Darling, they're locked. This is a dollhouse. It doesn't have a front wall. Just run. Wait up, don't leave me here with this maniac. Wait, hold on. How did they get back here? Ah! The Fo-Fum. I smell the blood of anime figurines that need to go back in their dollhouse. We need to get out of here. Told you we should have just played along. She would have gotten bored of us in a few hours. She wanted us to kiss. Would kissing me really be so bad, darling? You don't know Jasmine like I do. She'd have made us take things further. Again, would that really be so bad? She will never get bored of us, ever. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to be spending the rest of my life living in a dollhouse. We could probably talk her into building an extension, maybe a hot tub. They sell some pretty impressive doll furniture nowadays. We're not dolls. We're going to find a way out of this. You cast magic just a moment ago, didn't you? Yeah, hyperjolt. But at this size, it's no different than being shocked with static electricity. Maybe we could use your magic to start a fire. Then when Jasmine is distracted, we climb up her leg and gouge her eye out. That seems a tad violent. I can't see any other way out of this. Wait, are those ribbons over there? No doubt your giant friend intends to use those ribbons to make even more ridiculous outfits for us to wear. I just came up with a really nerdy way out of this. Distract Jasmine. I've got a plan. Sarah! Hope you come up with something good. Hey Jasmine, over here, you one-eyed freak. God damn, that's crazy. Ah! Did you really think you could run away from me? Where's Sarah? I can't have an incomplete collection. I hope this works. Hey, who tangled up my legs with all these ribbons? Ah! I got her hands. I've got her legs. I can't move. It's eye gouging time, darling. No, 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 no. Please don't catch my eyes out. I've only got one good one. Oh, I'm afraid it's a little late for that, sweetie. Say goodbye to that eye. Wait, I can just turn you back to normal. Huh? I bought the reversal potions when I bought the dollhouse. I was planning to turn you back eventually, I promise. I just wanted to play with a pair of super cool living dolls for a few more weeks, that's all. Stop lying, they're in here. Oh, thank God. Phew. Much better. Please don't be mad at me. You kept us in a dollhouse. You didn't even let us eat oversized snack food. That's the one and only benefit of being really small. Oh no, that would have been... Oh no, that would have been heaps of fun. I'm sorry, I promise I won't do it again. Here, take this sword as an apology. Did we kill her with the sword she just gave us? I'm tempted to. She did spend a small fortune on those reversal serums. Can't deny she did return us to our normal size, just in a very, very roundabout way. See? I'm the good guy here. You're really not, but at least we got back to our original size. Now let's never speak of this again. Agreed, darling. Okay, that was interesting. Let's see what it was. One of Jasmine's many swords, given as a gift to make up for the Dollhouse incident. Plus 14 magic attack, plus 30 attack. And right now I've got the toy sight on, which is way better. That one's better. Okay. Is this better than anything? I don't think it is. I mean, it's got more physical attack. But Hmm. Who do I just attack with? I use Sarah as a lot of attack, but the Scythe already gives her more on both stats. I think the other one isn't an improvement. It might be useful on Jasmine. I think I'm not going to use it for now. It doesn't seem like this is exactly the best use of it. This is not what I should be doing. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to leave it off there for now. I think we got pretty far. Did a lot of things. Many things happened. I think this is going to be the only video for the week, just because I've got a lot of stuff going on this week. If not, expect to see it within the next 3 days. If it's not up in the next 3 days, then I'm definitely not posting another one this week. With all that said, thank you for watching. You guys have a wonderful evening.